Hey everybody, I'm the Ranting Monkey, and today we're going to talk about YouTube's latest stupidity. The first time I saw that YouTube was dying or that there was something horribly wrong with it was because of this video by Mr. Repzion. For those of you who weren't here or don't remember it, Mr. Repzion woke up one day and had a whole bunch of emails telling him his videos had been demonetized. He made this video about it, and a lot of other creators started checking their accounts, and the same thing was happening. The first reaction I remember hearing is that YouTube was trying to silence skeptics, because they were the channels that were being hit the most. Turns out it's probably because of YouTube's algorithm. In an attempt to sanitize content, they updated their advertising bots to catch words like suicide and Islam. Anybody who had those words in their titles, descriptions, or tags got hit. YouTube eventually seemed to relax their rules a little bit, and everything was okay for a little while. The next time I saw it was because of the unsub glitch, which YouTube responded to with this.
Subscribing is a core part of the YouTube experience, and that's really the mission of our whole team, is to make that experience better. We've actually looked at over 100 individual cases, and so far, we haven't been able to find any underlying glitch.
As you might imagine, that did not satisfy too many YouTubers. Checking 100 instances? I'm a small creator, and I've already had at least a dozen people tell me they've been unsubscribed to me over the year I've been here. But YouTube just kind of blew this one off, and we've moved on. And then came the adpocalypse. While the adpocalypse technically happened in March, it has its origins in February. Rolf Winkler, Jack Nikas, and Ben Fritz decided to write a story about what a Nazi PewDiePie was. While the story was complete shit, they did get a lot of attention for it, something they're not used to as reporters for the Wall Street Journal. Jack Nikas, being new to having anybody pay attention to the shit he writes, decided to double down. He started contacting advertisers and showing them videos where their ads were playing, which probably shouldn't even have been on YouTube. Things like ISIS recruitment videos, for instance. Now, YouTube definitely needed to clean up their shit, but what Nikas did was kick off an ad boycott. A whole bunch of large advertisers pulled out of YouTube. Advertising revenue was cut to almost nothing, and a lot of people started panicking. Especially people whose entire living comes from YouTube. And that's where we are today. YouTube recently updated us on what they're doing to appease the advertisers, and it's kind of fucked up. But I'm not sure it's as bad as everybody thinks. Now, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you there's not stuff in here that worries me. They tell us that 75% of the violent videos that have been removed from the site in the last month were done entirely by bots. No human hands involved. Well, sure, that's great if it's catching violent videos, but how many times has it hit a false positive? Which leads us to a far bigger problem. YouTube has what they call trusted flaggers.
The question becomes, who is YouTube working with here? In the first group they mention, the tip of the spear here is the Anti-Defamation League. Now that raised a lot of flags for a lot of people. If you remember, the Anti-Defamation League is the organization that officially labeled Pepe the Frog as a hate symbol. That is the first organization that YouTube said is going to help them figure out what content to take down.
That's right, the Pepe police are coming to put us in YouTube jail. What's YouTube jail? Well, it's part of YouTube's new tougher standards. We'll soon be applying tougher treatment to videos that aren't illegal but have been flagged by users as potential violations of our policies on hate speech and violent extremism. If we find that these videos don't violate our policies but contain controversial religious or supremacist content, they will be placed in a limited state. They go on to explain what the limited state is, and basically it's your video being locked down in a little box so nobody can ever see it. And the people who decided Pepe is a hate symbol are getting to help decide this. I can see why people are starting to panic. But let's look at one more really bad part before I get a little optimistic on your ass.
Hey friends!
What's up, family?
Morning, guys!
Let me get straight to the point here.
Meet the YouTube creators for change.
Francesca Ramsey and John Green. We know this is going to be fair and balanced. For their early intervention in expanding counter-extremism work, they tell us, we also continue to amplify YouTube voices speaking out against hate and radicalization through our YouTube Creator for Change program. Just last week, the UK chapter of Creators for Change, Internet Citizens, hosted a 2-day workshop for 13 to 18-year-olds to help them find a positive sense of belonging online and learn skills on how to participate safely and responsibly on the Internet. We also pledged to expand the program's reach to 20,000 more teens across the UK. And over the weekend, we hosted our latest Creator for Change workshop in Indonesia, where creators teamed up with Indonesian Mayaf Institute to teach young people about the importance of diversity, pluralism, and tolerance. Now, while they don't tell us these people will be involved in any of the flagging changes that they've been talking about, that these people are involved should be worrisome to everybody. Somebody at YouTube thinks Francesca Cracker Ain't Racist Ramsey is somebody who should be talking about diversity in any fucking way. She's fucking racist, for fuck's sake. And the people in charge, the people running the show, think she is a good ambassador. Fucking hell. Okay, so why am I still optimistic? It's exactly because of what I've seen since I've been on YouTube that I don't think this is the big deal that everybody thinks it is. See, after the demonetization thing, everybody was afraid they wouldn't be allowed to make certain types of videos. Truth is, you can still make those videos, you just have to be careful how you tag them. And then even if you did tag it that way, it's not like you were getting a community strike or anything, you just lose monetization on them. The adpocalypse, as bad as it's been, some advertising has already come back. Originally, ad revenue was down 90% for most people, and it's already come back to the 30% range. As time goes on and more advertisers come back, that should recover as well. And frankly, this all just looks like part of it. This is part of YouTube trying to get those advertisers back. You got to remember, YouTube wants those advertising dollars too. If we don't get paid, they don't get paid. If they don't have videos that they can put ads on, they don't get that ad revenue either. And yeah, toy videos and makeup videos are a lot safer and will probably get more of the ad revenue. But there's nothing to show they're going to shut down all political channels. The more channels they have that they can get ad revenue off of, the more money they make. Yes, I see the potential for abuse, and yes, I can see the worry. But from where I'm sitting, it looks like more of the same. Fear seems to be driving a lot of people's reaction to this, and frankly, I think it's just a little bit premature. Chances are, this will blow over too. This reminds me of one more instance I didn't talk about. YouTube Heroes. That program has been hit or miss from what I've seen so far, but I do remember when it came out. Plus, last night we were talking about our earliest videos, and this is one of the earliest ones I made. Ah, the things you can do with Microsoft Movie Maker. I had some skills. Anyway, I want to talk about one more thing before I close today. A lot of people who have been thinking about making their own videos have come to me and asked if I think because of the new rules they should rethink their decision. And the answer is no. If you want to make videos, go out there and make videos. For the most part, at least in the beginning, unless you're going to be out there making videos about how much you hate black people, this isn't going to affect you really at all. Worst case scenario, we might have to clean up our act a little bit. And while no, I don't want to do that either, I still like making videos. I have a lot of fun with it. If this seems like something you want to do, jump in with both feet, have some fun, and see what happens. Don't let shit like this stop you. There's still a lot of fun to be had. That is going to wrap up this one, guys. Don't forget, if you need more monkey in your life, you can follow me at the social media links below. I also do a nightly stream with Scribe Light and Some Dumb American. So make sure you follow all of us so you never miss a show. If you like what I do here, please consider sharing this video on all your social media sites. Believe it or not, that is one of the most helpful things you can do for a creator. Thank you so much for watching. I'm the Ranting Monkey, and I'll see you next time.
We've actually looked at over 100 individual cases, and so far, we haven't been able to find any underlying glitch.
Your life makes me sad.